It crashed again. Like, why the fuck? Honestly. What the fuck is going on? No clue what the fuck is going on with it. It wasn't happening with Witcher 3 until this point.
Looking for Greg.
Wait a minute, perhaps I'm overheating or something. CPU temperature, nope, 60 degrees Celsius. Temperature, power voltage. Well, there's a bump on temperature limit. CPU is stable at 80 degrees Celsius. What about GPU? Nah, GPU is fine as well. I don't know.
Him? Who are you?
Geralt of Rivia. Dijkstra sent me.
Been expecting someone. Let's take a walk.
Oh, it's this guy. I remember.
Nice job decorating your guard post.
By orders of our gracious and merciful ruler, the good king.
What was their crime?
One on the right's a peller from a village nearby. Gave some bloke the wrong advice. Bloke's mates informed on him. Neighbour held a grudge against the one on the left. Accused him of witchcraft.
Just humans at each other's throats. That's not Radovid's fault.
Who do you think set down the laws that mean folk hanged for such offences?
Let's talk. Must know why I'm here.
Take it it's about our cobbler friend. Yeah, he came through here on his way out. Didn't come back though. Patrol went out yesterday, reported an abandoned cart a ways off the road. Aimed to go out there, see if it's his. Couldn't get away.
Thanks. Good enough to start with. Farewell.
Hold on. You got a pass? Won't get back through without one.
Yeah, I got one.
Alright, good luck.
Thanks. See ya.
I've got more than one pass.
Your kind's
No
best
worries,
disease,
mate.
Defeatism and desertion.
Oh. I remember this. This is cleared. Interesting. It's my lunch.
Cart doesn't look damaged. Strange. Need to look around. Might find something. Signs of a scuffle. Somebody got knocked out. A shoe dragged off. Something tells me I'm on the right trail. What's he doing here? Greetings.
Away go, witchy go. You did pick me.
I can see that. Just wondering how those shoes is wound up here.
Here you did grow. Like the mushroom.
Shoes don't sprout from the ground. You see who left them behind here?
Speak no log. Oh, anger get Og and Pog.
Og and Pog. Those your friends?
Finderinger's great Og Pog. Human finder on big suited cart. Suited big like so.
What did they do to this human?
Og Pog man's cover to take. They're over.
Do you eat him?
Nah, no. Body man's, stringy man's, blah. Oggy make man's suited make. Frog, Pog and Rog suited make.
You even need shoes?
Suited on humans it is. Suited once Og, Pog and Rog. Big lords trollers be. Like humans is.
Alright.
So long.
So long.
Troll cave must be nearby.
Mm-hmm. Oh. I was here, yeah. Right? I already was in here in the past. Yeah.
Taller? Should have known. Who better to teach trolls how to cuss?
Geralt, my, been bloody years.
This whole
Relax, Og. This bugger's an old friend.
It's been like 2 years.
bugger friend on go. A wheeze in soup throw.
I'd make for an awfully veiny morsel.
Right, true that. Just look at the ploughing bastard. Naught but skin and bones. Well, gentle trolls, high time I travelled on. You, practice what I taught you. Give you a fucking exam next time I come through.
Can't let no go. Tell her sit. Sit ass down. Tell her suck cock shoesies big.
Got no time to negotiate with trolls. Step aside, Taller.
Infernal fucking mess. We should start off. Truth be told, you didn't have to kill her.
Looking for apprentices?
Fucking hell. Then, don't even think about it. I'll kill myself with those idiots.
Yeah.
But they were likeable.
I know I didn't need it to kill him.
Didn't have time for nonsense.
It just... the blood first, you know?
It's been a while. Fill me in.
Nilfgaard fucking dismantled the Temerian Secret Service in one night. I barely escaped with me life. Proceeded to drown my sorrows till my liver screamed bloody murder.
What do you do now?
Grassroots work. I hang about the area, watching, listening, asking questions, and recruiting new agents.
Life treating you all right?
Bit like a potato beetle. I keep quiet, stay out of trouble, and live on fucking potatoes.
Farewell.
Yeah, I do. Most of the fucking time, thanks.
Let's go. Start fucking moving. He's not moving.
Thanks again, Geralt. I'll take it from here. And I'll be sure to tell Roach and Dijkstra how you sliced up those dim-witted cocksuckers. As I see it, they'll be so impressed they'll shit themselves.
So what'll you do now?
What do you mean? Head back to Novigrad?
I'll ask again. Details.
Forgive me, mate, I plough in calm. See, were it just up to me, I'd spill it loud and proud. You're trustworthy like no one else I know. But I'm not on my own, so bloomin' unilateral decisions are out of the question. Trap stays shut, I'm afraid.
Right. Gotcha. Tell me, you were a fence in Vizima. How'd you become a cobbler?
Pick the least suspicious profession. The fence thing, shite cover. Pissed too many folk off. I didn't need the attention. Thought about being an innkeep. You meet a lot of folk, you know, tossers mostly, but willing to talk about all sorts of things. Problem is, you're tied down like a mutt on a chain. One and the same yard all the time.
Whereas a cobbler travels everywhere.
Better believe it. Even cobbled together this fancy rolling stall.
Lovely.
Bloody bullseye. I've made a small fortune out of it since the war started. Those pricks in uniform are always marching. Know what happens when their cocksucking boots disintegrate? Their feet bleed, blister up. Not a soldier out there wouldn't sell his mother for a comfy pair of combat boots.
So long, Taller. And good luck.
Oh, I can bloody use it. Radovid's one crafty ore with a clap. But we'll figure a way around that twat. Soon the whole bloody North will be blathering about how he got fucked.
Careful it's not also blathering about 3 assassins, drawn and quartered.
Fear not, Geralt. We know what we're doing. Farewell.
Okay. Game of Gwent.
Did I hear right? Word is you like to play cards.
I like to play, period.
All right.
Dandelion is useless. Okay. Not the worst. He passed. Okay. Sure, why not? Let's go all in. Smuggler. Geralt of Rivia, yeah. I'm missing that one. Nice dub. Nice dub.
A little is rotting cunt. Know how long it took me to assemble?
You've been at this for a while. Gotta know
So,
some players who are good.
The only
and once
card missing
more
is a
have good
faller.
cards.
Been hearing a lot of late.
Wait, what? I received Geralt of Rivia. But I don't have Faller. I do. I collected them all. Okay. I'm happy. I gotta finish eating. Wait a minute. I got it mixed up. So I'll be killing Radovid after Kaer Morhen. Are you for real? Do I go and romance Yennefer? And then continue with the ugly Uma? What the fuck? It's not how at all, not at all how I remember it, but... Ay, ay, ay. I'm gonna sell the garbage I'm carrying. And then I'll, do Yennefer's quest? Well... Armorer.
Top-notch swords.
Show me what you have in stock.
Level 28. Still not level 29. Farewell.
So,
Merchant. Show me your wares.
what
Good. Farewell. Now, Vivaldi.
How can I be?
got some corn?
You've come?
5 grand. I'm at 60,000. 64. Well, not much to do in here. Let's fuck Yen. Sorry. Let's romance Yen. Yennefer of Vangabarg. Oh yeah, she's waiting here. Okay. Yennefer it is.
The ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse was the key to finding the young woman.
I'll pray for you. I was wrong about you, Witcher.
I know you were wrong about me.
Always did know how to win friends.
I was provoked.
Saw it happen. Wanted to talk to me about something?
Amos Far Ipsis, a specialist on djinns.
Such a
Heard
good
of him?
fucking quest.
I found a tome he'd penned in the Emperor's library. Far Ipsis set off for Skellige one day and was never heard from again. I asked some of the local folk. Some here still remember him.
They know what happened to him?
The locals say they last saw his ship off the coast of Hindisfjall. Then a once-in-an-eon storm broke.
So he's probably fish food by now.
Not necessarily. I must learn what became of him.
Why? Do you know him?
No, it's not the mage who interests me. It's his djinn.
Why are you even interested? Djinns are dangerous sometimes, and malicious all the time.
I remember. But the advantages outweigh the risks. If I can tame a djinn, I shall gain incredible power. And that could be useful to us one of these days.
You sure this mage actually had a djinn?
His books strongly suggest he did. He describes taming one, harnessing energy from its power.
Storm wouldn't pose a threat if he'd had a djinn. He could just utter a wish.
Perhaps he had none left, or something unexpected happened.
All right, so what exactly do you expect me to do?
You must help me find this djinn. I've no gold to offer in reward, but I shall be ever so grateful.
Since you put it that way, fine, I'll help you.
Thank you.
And I've got
Boat awaits
nothing
in the
better to
harbor.
do,
Come.
right?
See, you've managed to prepare everything already.
I have.
How could you possibly know I'd agree?
I didn't. Decided to risk it.
Gonna improve my shit
Lead the way.
before
Just
leaving.
once, you might try to take the initiative.
Just once. Where the hell are you? I took the initiative.
Would you even let me?
It would depend on the situation. The ship carrying the djinn sank somewhere in this area.
Not too precise as leads go.
I'll cast a spell on our boat. We'll know if there are any wrecks on the seafloor below us.
All right, let's get to work.
Mind if I take the helm?
I got a choice.
No.
Not sure this djinn thing's a good idea.
We managed to seize one before. Do you remember?
Of course. Dandelion almost lost his voice that time.
How lucky
Yep.
your exorcism saved it. It was poetic.
Yeah, how was I supposed to know that incantation meant begone?
Such a
Flower
good
yourself?
story from a book.
Should have studied foreign
Such a good
languages.
fucking
Gonna
story.
keep bringing that up for the rest of my life.
Of course. Your last wish effectively assured it.
My wish was about us being together always, not about you mocking my every mistake.
Careful what you wish for. And when your wish is granted, you must accept it with all attendant circumstances.
Yeah.
And as for your missteps, I don't rightly see why I shouldn't laugh if they're amusing. There's something here, on the bottom. It's too deep here. You can't dive that long.
You underestimate me.
On the contrary. After all, I asked you for help. I'll cast a spell. It will slow your heart for a time. You can stay submerged longer.
Assad I cried a Rithorn.
I'm trying to disembark.
Careful down there.
What's happening? I'm not dealing any damage.
How's it going?
Yeah, and you know I hate it when you read my mind.
Strictly speaking, I'm not reading your mind, but using telepathy. Besides, you've nothing to hide, right?
Wouldn't admit it if I did. Snapped masts, busted planks, and a whole swarm of drowners. Probably drawn by the corpses of drowned crew. They'd make their nest here. There's also a Clan Drummond figurehead.
Just die. Hello, Pixie. It's been a while.
Wherever the leads take us.
I've completed. Sorry, game isn't working like usual. What exactly do you mean by that?
What'll you do? Ask for a beautiful house, and a palace, and a queen's crown?
You mean by the drowners? Not being able to one-shot the drowners.
Doesn't much matter. Both make wishes.
I believe it's because of quest.
You learn in due course.
Nah. Why? That doesn't make any sense. Why would you be sorry for such a thing? I don't get it. What the hell? You're not Canadian. Like, if you are a Canadian, I would expect something like that, but it's
Let's see if our
very odd thing to be sorry about or apologize for. Never. I don't think I ever. Maybe it's me. But it's so odd.
It's been here a while. Wood's rotted. A man's skeleton.
Okay.
Somebody pinned his skull to the deck with an axe.
A death worthy of a skeleton.
Got something. A Skelliger's buckler. Clan Hamai symbols.
Siren.
Donner was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here.
It's definitely because of the quest. I can still
These are old sunken longships.
deal
We must search
plenty of
elsewhere.
damage to. They apologize for everything, Canadians. Yeah. Most of the time, or especially
Got something. A Skelliger's buckler.
older generations
Donar's clan.
that don't really have access to the internet or don't know what it is.
Craftsmanship.
What do you have?
A war horn. Bearing
They think that Americans are naive and Canadians are awfully nice.
But I found something that could be just as valuable to me as the gin is to you.
Not sure how the rest of the world sees it. Or how you, a person from West, yourself, if it's relatable at all. But that's what the older generations love to say in here.
Going in quicker if you helped me down there.
I prefer to observe matters from up here, most definitely.
Yeah, like when we were looking for the golden dragon.
Apologetic father.
Avalanche swept us off the trail. Me clinging to the remains of a bridge for dear life. You gripping my waist, admiring the view. Remember, the chasm below us was breathtaking. Rustling trees.
My parents were not really apologetic. I wouldn't say like at all. Can't recall my parents saying sorry once in my life. But I don't know. No, I don't mean. I mean general. To me, neither, of course. But socially overly nice. Just generally speaking.
See something?
Something doesn't do it justice. A huge crater, as if a meteorite landed here.
I must see it.
Diving in after all?
No, I shall cast another spell to see through your eyes. Now relax.
He says workers' names if they have name tags. Well,
that is no meteorite crater.
it
What is it then?
The effect of
from what I know,
teleportation.
people like to
A
hear their
powerful
name.
force cut out a
And
fragment
if
of the seabed,
some
rocks
other
and
person
everything
remembers
lying
their
within
full
the
name
teleportation zone.
Always
and addresses them with their full name every time they
We're on the right track. Look for anything that might contain a gin.
encounter
Fine, but get out of my...
talk to them, then they get you get like plus points. You think
Something cut this
higher
basket
or better
exactly in
of the
half.
person that remembers your name. Something like that. I read it in some book, I think.
No gin here, but there's something you ought to like.
What?
Half a seal.
That'll do. Come back up.
Alright, alright. that way. You were jealous. Okay.
Only found half. Can you do anything with this?
I can use it to locate the other
1940s,
half, to within a
1950s.
dozen
Yeah, some of
yards.
my family ran
Once we find that,
to
we should
America
find the
as well.
gin.
Exactly. Ready? I'll take us there. on the count
After
of three.
Second World War,
not
there was
another world.
Czechoslovakia and Russians and communism, and the regime was terrible. It was, they were killing Catholics.
3.
Yeah, a lot of torture
Said you were gonna go on.
for having other political views other than
Look, we must
communism.
search the area.
Yeah,
My,
not so fast.
grandfather
Gotta tell me what this is
had-
about first. Why do you want this gin?
But you already know.
Both of my grandparents, both of my grandfathers had 17, one of them had 15 siblings, the other one had 17. And from both of their family, both of the sides, some of them escaped to America in the 60s, I think.
A gin's power is priceless to a mage.
That I know, but I also want to know how you plan to use it. Wouldn't go to these lengths if it wasn't something important.
You're right. It's important. Even very important. How long has this been going on, Geralt? This thing between us?
She tells
15,
me,
20
good.
years?
This
We
is,
repeatedly
to me,
split
the
up,
best
then
quest in the
return to
game.
one another. Something draws us to each other.
The very
But I
best.
can never be certain if it's a true feeling
It's so
or
nice.
really a bit of mischief by a djinn.
So that's it. This is about my last wish.
You asked that djinn to bind us together forever. I want to ask this one to take that wish back.
It's,
Why would you want to do that?
To see what it's
It's
like
awesome.
without it. To see if we'll still matter to one another. Or if we'll be like two strangers.
okay, thank you very much for stopping by.
What if I don't want to know?
I'm afraid you no longer have a choice. Come, let's search the ship.
So cool.
Seems Amos was quite the eccentric, asking the djinn to lift half his ship to a mountaintop.
He didn't listen.
Nothing here. Nothing interesting here.
We'll start at the top here. Oh, nothing here. Never mind. We know it's down here, but I was hoping for some loot.
Wonder what this means. Nice shoes. Looks like what this means was so powerful it popped the wearer right out of them. Elemental Empires by Giambattista. Nothing here. Nothing interesting here. Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck. Or left this mark when the ship suddenly tipped to one side. Yen, think you should see this.
What do you have? It's Amos. Looks exactly like the etching in the book. Except his head was intact there.
Think the djinn did this to him?
No, it wouldn't attack its master. This looks rather like an unfortunate accident. When the storm broke, Amos must have uttered a wish like, "Take us away, anywhere, to a mountaintop, even." And the djinn granted the wish literally. They had a hard landing. Amos was thrown off his feet and against the wall. The bookcase did the rest.
Always knew too much studying could kill you. If he died while being teleported, Seal might still be on him.
Behold.
Bravo! Come to the deck. I've an idea.
Okay.
Colds preserved the corpse. Died from head trauma. Bookcase cracked his skull. Must have
Alright,
been a hard
let's
landing
fight
atop
the
this
djinn.
mountain.
Step back a bit.
What are you going to do?
Summon and tame the djinn. It's not likely to be happy. Stand at the ready.
Tame Jin, Rif Kaishta en Gaia, Kaishta et Disclair, Gevired me Castle.
Have a plan.
You must weaken him while I throw him into the sphere.
Care to trade places?
Just a bit more. I can feel his strength waning.
Come on, it was almost. Almost, very close. It's annoying, you can't really fight him. At least I never saw any patterns or how to really recognize what's about to happen.
Colds
Oh, really?
preserved the corpse.
Save is up here.
Died
Okay,
from
down
head
here,
trauma.
down here.
Bookcase cracked his skull. Must have been a hard landing atop this mountain.
Tame
Alright.
Not good. Take it you have a plan.
You must weaken him while I throw him into the sphere.
Care to trade places?
Just a bit more. I can feel his strength waning.
Okay, better.
Got you! Your master died before uttering his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you. If you do one thing for me. Do you see the spell that binds us? Only a djinn can remove another djinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free. You are free!
Storm's over.
Yes. It's all over.
Maybe we should sit. You look a bit dazed.
I'm not, but we can sit.
Feel any better?
I told you, I'm fine.
Don't need to play tough for me. That was a hard fight. Maybe not as hard as the last time we tamed a djinn, but still.
No comparison, I'm afraid. Half of Rind suffered then. Now I'm merely a bit tired. Thank you for coming, Geralt. I'd have had a much harder time of it on my own.
Not sure I'd have done it if I'd known what this was about from the start.
Then we'd never have learned the truth. Whether anything would change after the djinn removed the spell.
Has it? Has anything changed?
I expected... I don't know what I expected, actually. A bit of vertigo, perhaps. I thought you'd become a stranger to me. That I'd look at you and not feel a thing. But it's not like that at all. Nothing's changed.
Jen might have cheated us after all.
Why?
Because I don't feel that anything's changed either. I love you, Yen.
And I love you.
She actually says it. I forgot about that. Nice.
Ow, what was that?
It can't be all sweetness and light.
Strange. Done that so many times. But it felt like our first kiss to me.
It was, in a way. Besides, once you say I love you, a kiss has to taste differently.
What's next? Got any plans?
That depends what you mean. We must find Ciri, and then defeat the hunt.
Yippity yep.
But I doubt the world will end if we sit here a while. My, it's lovely.
Think the spirits of Skellige favor us.
It's so fucking cool.
Next time we go on horseback.
A horse would never make it down that mountain.
What now?
Well, I'm due to appear in Vizima. We must report to the Emperor after all.
Ciri's our concern, and only ours.
At heart, perhaps. But it's not what we agreed with Emir. We must see him.
Awfully loyal to your patron.
He happens to be your patron as well, darling. You do well to remember that. Otherwise he might feel compelled to remind you.
If we gotta, we gotta.
We wouldn't have known Ciri had returned if not for the Emperor and his agents. It's the least we can do.
Yen, what happened back there?
Was very nice. Let's not ruin it by hashing out the details.
I'm going to see the Baron. Collect Uma from him, then we'll ride for Kaer Morhen.
I shall join you as quickly as I can.
See you, Yen. Take care of yourself.
Geralt?
Found something that might belong to you. That skull some sort of accessory? If so, you've changed your style a bit.
It's a weapon.
Don't remember ever seeing you with that.
It's as you said. I've changed my style.
Ever think about the past? About your
Don't
time with the
remember
hunt?
some of these answers.
I'm amazed we survived. Eridan's not usually one to leave witnesses behind.
That's just it. He didn't. Lost my memory when I escaped the hunt.
Ah, yes. Your famous amnesia.
You didn't have it?
For a short time only. Once the Emperor's mages got their hands on me, my memory quickly returned.
It's not important. I remember it, actually.
See you later.
Almost all of it. Which is good enough. It is good enough. Still level 28. Alright. good. Which means that all of it is done. And I gotta pick up the ugly baby. And travel to Caramoran. It's nice. It's very nice. 64,000. 64,000 crowns.
Conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
Buff bows have brought us rain.
I'm actually not gonna be fighting. Or at least I'm not planning on. Howdy, Sergeant.
Talk to you.
About?
Uma, gonna take him with me.
Gotta ask the Baron's permission. Thing is, he ain't here.
Not about to ask for anything. I'm telling you, you can try to stop me. But that'd be an error. A mortal one.
Think you got me shaking in my boots?
You sure as hell should be.
Fine. Cripple's not worth no blood. See the groom. He ought to be glad to give him up. Bugger's been eating from the feed bags. And a pleasant journey to you both.
Thank you kindly.
Get out of my sight.
I'm taking Uma.
There ain't a...
Sergeant Hartle said I could.
Bring him back though, won't you? Be awful dull without him.
Find something else to laugh at. I don't know. Catch some frogs and shove straws up their asses.
Huh? That one of your Witcher games?
Witcher version's different. Don't make me show you. Open the door. Now.
Yeah.
Hey, little guy. This here's Roach. She'll take us to Caramoran. Well, come on. What the? Quit playing around.
That's a long
Let's go.
reach. Yeah. We're not really going.
Looks like we got company. Nilfgaardian battle mounts. What do you want?
The Emperor's displeased with you.
Then he ought to ask somebody else for help.
The Emperor does not ask anyone for anything. You will ride with us to Vitsima.
Sure about that?
Don't even try.
Fine. Lead the way.
Jeez Louise. That's gonna take a few days.
And the Third Army will sweep in from the west to take Banglin.
If I may, Your Imperial Majesty, our spies report that the garrison at Banglin consists almost wholly of mercenaries.
Bribery, then.
We stand to lose exactly no men in battle.
And we stand to lose less time. Very well. Give the orders. Then set sail.
As you wish. At once!
Your Imperial Majesty. Yennefer.
Why? Why did he do that?
I did not have you brought here for an exchange of courtesies. Report.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Ciri. Well, this man is the key to finding her.
I gave you 3 solid leads. Trails as fresh as morning dew. The aid of my spies and my court sorcerers. Yet in my daughter's stead, you bring me this monstrosity? I hope you have more to say. For your sake.
Listen, I'm looking for a needle in a haystack. A needle that at any moment can...
It's a difficult task, I know this. What of it? Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world has ever known. I wage a war against the North, command men in tens of thousands, while at home the trade corporations and nobles seek to depose me. You cannot expect me to pity you the difficulty of your task.
This monstrosity might well be your daughter. Its body is the product of a curse. Someone hides inside it.
Can you lift this curse?
I've done a great deal of research, made inquiries, but to lift it I would need to know the words used to cast it, and that...
Vafel Elen, Kedmil Fali. Gladiv Dorn Eptened, Bandro Ithne Iacus. Dandelion told me. Ciri talked to him about it.
At last, you provide a pleasant surprise. Lady Yennefer, my question stands.
Yes. I believe I can. But I must...
Details do not interest me. Geralt, you've achieved precious little, yet admittedly more than the bumblers in my spy corps have. I give you half the promised reward. You will receive the other when you bring me Ciri.
Yeah.
Wouldn't count on that happening.
That was no request, it was an order, Geralt. And I advise you well, do not disobey me. This audience is over. Till the next.
Could have used some of that famous biting wit of yours. Where'd it disappear to? I mean, you were meek as a novice at Aretusa called into the Dean's office.
I merely know when I can indulge my pride and when I must swallow it. Unlike some others, I know.
Ah, I see. So you show your claws to me because I'm a lowly witcher, but...
Do you really wish to do this now, Geralt? We can fight another time, in another place, where the walls have no ears.
So, how do we lift Uma's curse?
We must take him to Kaer Morhen. Oh, and Geralt, forgive me, but I'm unable to teleport you, Uma, and Roach, so...
Don't worry, we'll ride there. Never did like teleporting.
Take care of yourself.
Wait. Here, probably better if you keep it.
Of course. I'm off.
His long search for Ciri
Okay.
led Geralt to conclude
Finally,
that Uma,
Kaer Morhen.
the ugliest man alive and the victim of
But,
a curse, was the key to finding
shit.
the young woman. Geralt
Godly.
So we took Uma to the home of the world's
This thing,
greatest
this
specialist on
ain't gonna
dark
be easy.
spells.
to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Of Kaer Morhen. Dun 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 dun. Oh, never mind.
Oh, there, Roach.
Forktails this close to the fortress? Someone's been slacking off.
Quite a while.
Too long.
And your journey, how was it?
Calm, if you don't count the forktail that flew over our heads a few miles back. Passenger got a little restless.
What have we here? Multiple deformities. Eyes, ears, nostrils, a hair lip. And is this...
Yeah.
Now, calm down. Yennefer was right on one count. Thing sure isn't pretty.
Yen's here already?
And how?
Huh. You two argue?
Geralt, I understand she's a... Well, how do I put this? Emancipated, strong-willed woman. But do manners count for nothing? She teleports in, not even a nice to see, jumps right into a, we've a curse to lift, there's this to do and that. So Eskel and Lambert get going. And she went to the guest room to rearrange things. Through the bed, off the balcony.
So what's Yen planning?
Wish I knew.
Mean she didn't tell you?
She told us what she needs to lift the curse, not what she plans to do with it, despite our asking.
She's up to something.
Glad you noticed.
Shame. That was a good bed.
Said the same myself. Solid oak frame, down mattress. Triss always said she...
Yeah.
Now I see.
It's either that, or Yen really hates oak furniture.
I was wondering if this would change if you wouldn't romance Yennefer.
Since Yennefer needs to distill some ingredients from their organs, well, like they say, 2 birds, 1 stone. Lambert's still in the keep, preparing to venture into the mountains to enrich the phylactery with elemental power.
And Yen?
Assembling a megascope. Wanted my help running around with some chirping contraption, searching for something. But I'm too old for that nonsense.
I should let her know I'm here.
If you say so, but don't go thinking she'll throw her arms around your neck.
Roach, get down. Oh, god damn it. God damn it, Roach. Never mind. Anyways, loving Kaer Morhen. Lovely, lovely place. Love to see this place again. Cannot loot a lot of things. That can be a bit annoying. Not gonna lie.
witchering just never took off.
So, treasure hunts in Kaer Morhen. Lambert.
What's this? Brewing potions?
No. Booze from potato peels.
For my welcome back feast?
Actually, more like my farewell feast. Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with power from the Circle of Elements. Says it's essential to lifting the curse from that monstrosity of yours.
Don't sound too thrilled about all this.
I'm not. You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park. In more ways than one.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the famous white wolf at my side. So, you ready?
Gotta take care of something. Wait for me.
Sure.
A lot of loot in here. Right. And a lot of it is gonna be unnecessary, I believe, but I'm already here.
Monstrum. More portraits of scratchers and a passage in the mine. Might be worth seeing what's down there.
Okay. Glad I'm looking and searching through everything.
God damn it, you piece of shit!
Uh-oh.
Scared the fuck out of me.
Damned crystal!
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm sorry, but I'm in no mood for jests.
What's eating you?
Let me think. That was the third crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskel seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
The guys. Well, they're not exactly happy with you.
Why is that?
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us, actually, because I feel that way too.
I shall explain everything, when the time is right. First, we must finish our preparations.
Heard about the bed. Really prefer to sleep on the floor? Wouldn't recommend it. That stone can get awfully chilly.
Frankly, I prefer a chill to bedding littered with red hair.
So upset about Triss you gotta take it out on the furniture?
Would you prefer I take it out some other way? Geralt, I don't want to seem like a vindictive shrew, but that very bed is where you just happened to fuck a dear friend of mine. Yes, I know, you'd lost your memory. Whatever. Let us agree that I will refrain from scolding you, while you will stop mentioning that stupid bed. Agreed?
Agreed.
Splendid. On to more pressing matters.
You got trust issues with us?
No. Actually, I fear you don't trust me. So I'd rather keep certain things secret, for the time being.
Pretty tortured logic.
It may seem that way now, but you'll understand in time.
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid, the other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from either of them.
All right, I'll talk to them. Anything else?
Yes. There's one other trifling matter. As you saw, my megascope's acting up, in rather spectacular fashion. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
Who you plan to contact? Or is that a secret too?
No secret at all. Ida Emian. Remember her?
How could I forget? Member of the Lodge, Elven Sage.
Exactly, a sage. As the name suggests, she should know a great deal. I'd like to ask her for advice about Uma. Satisfied?
Your sorceress friends, the sage and not so sage, they've let me down before. But if we gotta, we gotta.
If only you'd been this cautious with all of them. But no matter. Thank you for your permission.
All right. How do I find the source?
Use this Potestaquisitor.
Potestaquisitor? Sounds fancy. Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are. Spare me your juvenile wit, please. Well, what are you waiting for?
Interesting.
Ah, one more thing. Thank you, Geralt.
Nothing there. Okay. No music. Sad. Alright. Well, that was that part. Nothing, okay. There's the music. The music to my ears. Music I've been missing. Nothing in here, sadly. Alright. Let's go the other way then. This part, this place is searched through. Yeah, that's well said. Searched through. But I know there are plenty of other places I need to look into. Need to and want to look into.
Those notes I found at Kaer Morhen. Seems Reynold's diagrams are the missing link. Should know enough to craft that armor now. Long, lonely winters breed some pretty strange ideas.
All right. Hiding loot for me. That's not gonna work, game. Come on. Do better. So. Anything else around here? Not really. Okay. Let's start with the secondary quests. Anyone else I can talk to around here?
What is it, Wolf?
No offense, but why all the construction?
So the roof tiles don't drop on our heads?
Roof tiles usually fall from the roof. You're putting up walls, rebuilding the fortress for 3 people. Why?
Because I remember how it was, Wolf. Before the massacre. We were 20, and that's just teachers. As for candidates, I can't turn back the clock, I know. But I refuse to just sit and stare at these ruins.
I met with Emir.
Any crowned heads you haven't met?
A few, hoping it stays that way.
Remember the first war with Nilfgaard? Battle of Sodden? The North, all of it, fought together. Temeria, Redania, Kedwin, Edirn, and the mages were heroes. On the field first, then in ballads. Not much left of that world.
Yeah. Well.
See you later, Vesemir.
See you later, Vesemir. Exactly.
So, Yennefer found a ball. Yes? What is it, Wolf?
See you. Aha. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot. Mounted witchering just never took off. Mounted witchering just never took off. Disturbance is coming from there. What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir. How goes it? Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope.
Yeah.
Thought so.
All done. You can go. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes.
All right. Let's talk to Yen again then. Let's talk to Yen again then. Damn. Becoming a rapper here.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope?
No, he probably knew. But that's the sort of prank you only pull on someone you like.
You don't suppose he... Lambert? Really? I'm flattered. Enough. Ready for this conversation?
Sure you want me here? Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Damn.
Cadmil Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade?
Cadmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of Elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elaine, Kedmil Foli, Gledev Don Ebtenid, Bondro Isne Iachus.
Recognize the dialect?
Lathan Undod.
Meaning?
The so-called One speech, a forgotten language dating from before the migration.
The migration?
Later, Geralt.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes, in legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you
Yeah.
help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, Severn. Vafel.
That does not conclude our conversation.
What is it?
The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it. Do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end. Or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade. For you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
What was that about? The migration?
Good gods. Did they teach you no history here?
No. Vesemir figured sword work could be more useful on the path. Gonna answer me?
Naturally. One's never too old to learn. The Ensei and the NN elves were once one folk, the En Undod. Then came a cataclysm. No one knows its nature. The En Undod were forced to leave their world. They split along the way.
So if Uma's curse was uttered in this Lathan Undod...
Then it's old. Very, very old.
Any idea what she was talking about?
Ciri, of course.
Wish everyone would just leave her the hell alone.
Wouldn't count on it.
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
Finish whatever it was you and the boys were planning to do. Then we'll begin.
Well, well, well. The disturbance is completed. Now, the question is... I'll start with the main quests, and I'll stop before... I'll do 2 out of 3. That's what I meant to say. I'll do 2 out of 3. And I'll leave the last one for last. I'll search through the whole Kaer Morhen and I'll start with
Everything's
Lambert.
ready at my end.
Why not?
No reason.
Oh, meant to tell you.
Let's go now.
Can't
But
get to the circle through the mountains. Rock slide.
that's about it for today. Thank you for stopping by. It's been a pleasure. Tomorrow I'm gonna be continuing. And good night. Good rest of the day. See ya.